Today is officially day 12 of building a multi-million-dollar business at 20 years old. I have a few things to do on the computer, and for really growing this Charleston location, I've realized that the primary way to stand out from our competitors is just the way we treat clients at the door. I've been thinking about how to grow too quickly, and I've been a little bit discouraged with the expectations of this business versus the reality. But what I can do is I can control the present, I can control how I treat these customers, I can control how the job goes, how I treat them afterwards. Would you like to go walk around, check out all the glass, make sure everything looks perfect? And I can just be myself, which will allow them to see me. On the side, I can make videos with Xavier, posting on Nextdoor so people can see our business. But realistically, I've been worrying too much about the uncontrollable situations. The only thing I can control is how good of work I do, how I manage the business, and how I make sure the clients are treated. So, with that being said, I'm going to go do a few things on the computer. I'm going to print out some flyers for this new Charleston location, and we're going to go hit the doors and really just create a good reputation. Maybe make some fun videos, post those online, and rather than just always being stuck at home, I'm going to go join a pickleball club with Xavier and start just having a little bit more fun with this because the journey isn't supposed to be just straight up. It's supposed to be a little bit rocky and then slowly get better. And I need to have fun with it too. I can't just always be business, business, business. So this is time to grow, guys, and time to slowly build a great reputation here. I'm excited for this journey, and I hope you are too. I'll see you guys once I'm done with those flyers. All right. I told you guys I was going to work on some flyers. That way we could have something to hand out to the customers. Come on and check this out. I went into ChatGPT and asked it to create me a flyer, and I took what it gave me and sort of made my own. So Charleston's best window cleaning, 5% of profits are going to cancer awareness, exterior window cleaning, cleaning of the frames, cleaning of the sills, starting at $149, and then it has our phone number there and a QR code that they can just view our website at. So overall, Xavier and I just talked, and we realized he talked to his mom last night. I talked to my uncle, and we both realized that we're trying to build something big. We can't have all these expectations going into it thinking we're going to get there like this. And what we can control is how we interact with the customer, the work we do, and all we can do is really just be ourselves and do the best of our ability to give these customers a great experience. The flyers are fully cut and ready. So we're going to go try to start selling and just being a good company. Very good reputation, hardworking young guys, following up with the clients after the jobs, sending them follow-up emails and messages about, hey, how did everything look? We'd love if you could post about us online and just really start building up our professionalism and creating a good reputation. And then also try to brainstorm when we're at the house, like ways we can expand and keep growing. All right, guys, we'll see you when we're out there. Just arrived in the first community with Xavier. We both got the work polos on, looking clean, and we'll just knock and create a good reputation in this community. We do have some subscription plans. Today, normally it'd be $250, but since we're in the area, it's going to be $200. Or we can sign you up on our semi-annually or quarterly plan for less expensive. Got my first sale, and now Xavier's trying to secure his. Front side is complete. Xavier's over there cleaning up the back side and making sure everything's looking great. That's part of it, but Xavier's over there, and we're making this thing happen. We'll keep you guys updated too after the job on how the actual sale goes. I don't know if I specified it too well earlier, but we offered the service for $200 or for $150, and I told her that we could also sign you up for semi-annually for $130, which would allow you to save $20. And she said, I want to see until after you're done with the service. So I just told her no problem. And then when we're done with the service, I'm thinking about offering her that $20 discount if she signs up with us, because then that'll mean more revenue down the line, which is great. So we'll see how it goes, and this is all part of learning. I'm not going to get frustrated or too happy with the results, because this is about learning. Very happy with the work, and I try to sell it on the subscription. I was like, okay, we'll be here every 6 months. You'll never have to think about window cleaning again. We'll save you $20 today. And I'm telling you, I pushed, and I tried to make it as clear as possible. But she said, oh, I'll just regret this. I know I will. But you guys did do a great job, blah, blah. But we collected payment, and I think that she's happy because she gave me her information. So now I can send her our business info, and she can recommend us and review us. But, overall, not bad. And I think that we still have a good reputation. I told her if there's anything wrong, let us know. We can come back and fix it. And I think that's good customer service, and that will lead to more recommendations and more growth. But I was also telling Xavier that maybe the reason she didn't sign up is just because she's a little bit older, and maybe she's not bringing in too much money at the moment. So we're going to try to get someone younger and get them on the subscription and really start seeing how this works. But I know that something will work as we keep going. But guys, this is part of the journey. Xavier brought up a good point as well. Like, it may not even be that she's not bringing in a lot of money because she's older. Maybe she has some, but it's more of like, how is she technology wise? She's not really the most tech savvy, probably. She doesn't want to get into something where she can't cancel herself. And then there's just a lot of issues. So she's nervous, and especially with all the scams these days, she could just be a bit nervous about that. So ideally, our next customer is someone around 30, 50, somewhere around there, and we can get them on a subscription. Well, guys, we relocated. Male Karen on the loose at the last site. I'm going to play that clip now. He was threatening to call the cops, which was crazy, but a little bit funny as well. Xavier's now over here doing an estimate for this guy, so we'll keep you updated. Peace. I just got back from the last community where we knocked. Very good community, very nice, a lot of good people. But no one was really home because it's kind of that awkward time of day now where people are just kind of doing things or not home, in and out of the house. But very nice area. We had that milk, Karen. We got a sale today. Only one sale, not too great, but we did a very good job, and I think that that's going to help with the reputation side of things. So now I'm just going to end off pretty much the rest of the day here. I'm going to go to the gym, eat something, and then keep working on the computer when I get back. Xavier and I had a good little talk about building the business again and really getting that growth, because it's frustrating. This is the type of business where you have to build a reputation to get clients and, you know, to get those calls coming your way, to get those website visitors. But to build a reputation takes time. And how do we expedite that time so that we can build that reputation? Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. But we did discuss, and we talked about maybe just going back to the original idea of trying to hire door knockers, training them, and really getting them out on the doors so that way they can make us money, and then we can, you know, have our workers do the jobs. But it's frustrating because, in my opinion, like, if I'm already being demotivated on the doors 4 to 5 times a week, what's going to make these door knockers, you know, so strong and willing to do this every single day, especially for a smaller commission than I'm making, and I'm not even there. So we're just trying to figure this out, and I thank you guys to that one. Thank you to that one guy who commented as well about focusing on, you know, managing the time. One person can be getting the bigger fish, like the big clients, businesses, and etc. The other person can be focused on the residential and door knocking. And we talked about that, and I actually agree with that 100%. So we are going to be implementing that as well. And I'm going to start handling sort of, you know, reaching out to businesses, going in person, trying to secure some monthly subscriptions or subscriptions in whatever regard I can. And then just really ultimately growing this business and seeing what we can do to build that reputation. But thank you for that comment, because that is true. That is true. Just got back from the gym, feeling absolutely huge, and we hit shoulders and rear delts. Xavier and I were just talking. He thinks really that the best way to grow this business is just stick to the original plan, try to get door knockers. And I told him that I'm not the best with coordination, right? Like, if there's door knockers outside door knocking, and then there's issues with, okay, when's the worker going to be there to do the job? I told him he'll have to handle that, and then I can help with more like other stuff, because I'm just not the best with that. But I'll still help him as best I can. So we're going to continue door knocking tomorrow. Excuse me. We're going to make an Indeed post, try to put $300 into that, and really be professional about the way we market this company to potential employees. And we're going to see if we can get a team out there selling and completing the jobs. Guys, this has been so back and forth. I've been questioning this business. I've been thinking, oh, okay, this is awesome, we're making money. And then I get pissed again, and then it's back to making some money. And then it's like, okay, how are we actually supposed to grow this? How are we supposed to build a reputation? But this is the ups and downs of business. And this is what's cool about documenting this. For those of you in the future who are watching this, or those of you watching this right now, this is how business goes. It's not easy. I feel like I'm at that moment right now where I'm just like, damn, I need to quit, I need to stop, but I can't. My uncle told me yesterday, you got to keep going. He sent me a short. It was like, you got to keep going. My friends tell me to keep going, and I want to believe and make myself keep going, but it is difficult at times. But this is part of the journey, and this is where I have to really just push past and go strong. I know that there is something special in this business. I'm trying to figure out how to tap into it. And this is just what that is, guys. This is learning about that and slowly building. If you're still watching, thank you guys for watching. This means a lot to me. And I want to grow, and I want you guys to see me grow so I can help you with your businesses, help you with your life, and really just show you guys that things are possible no matter how difficult they seem, and even if no one has done it yet. Because I can't really think of someone who's built a service-based business like window cleaning all over the country and really figured out a strategy that works for growth. So ideally, I could be one of the first, and then really just be a huge influence in that section. I'm also going to start other companies as I build and get older. But it's all part of the journey, guys. That is officially day 12, 2 weeks strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow.